Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So we will be making some juicy vegan steak out of some tofu that we made out of lentils. Let's get into it. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and pour a half a bag of lentils or 1 cup into a bowl, and we're gonna go ahead and wash this. So you wanna wash this the same way that you will wash your rice, basically moving them around until the water becomes clean. So you wanna repeat this step until your water is clean, just like you do rice. Once they are washed, you want to go ahead and add them to a blender or a food processor, y'all. I started out doing this in my Ninja, as you can see, but I ended up doing it in my food processor because it was a little too much. So if you do have a small blender like I do, you might want to just go ahead and start in the food processor. But we're going to go ahead and put all of the lentils in the food processor. Go ahead and add all of our ingredients, which will be listed down in the description. Now we are going to blend this until it becomes like a liquid. Now, one thing I did make a mistake on, y'all, that I did notice is that I didn't have enough water. So I started off with 1 cup of water for, again, half a bag of lentils, and then I gave those a blend and it wouldn't blend. I don't know if it was because my blender is too small, and like I said, I should have did it in the food processor, but anywho, I had to add about a half a cup more of water. So once I added that, I was able to blend it out, and like I said, you want to make sure to blend it out until it's smooth. Now, because my blender actually became too full when I did this, I ended up switching all of the ingredients to the food processor to go ahead and blend it out. Once it's in the pot, you want to have it on a medium-low heat and just continue to stir. Now we want to just stir this until it becomes like a thick dough almost. Once it becomes thick enough, you want to go ahead and add it to a container, and you want to make sure that the top is smooth, of course, because we are making like a block of tofu. So you want to make sure that the top is smooth, or you can shape it up to your liking, but I wanted mine to be like a block of tofu, so I'm just going to smooth out the top, and then we're going to pop it in the refrigerator until it hardens or molds, so for about 30 minutes to an hour. While that is molding, we're gonna go ahead and add our ingredients to a bowl. So I'm gonna be using 1/4 cups of oil, 1/4 cups of soy sauce, a tablespoon of Worcestershire W sauce, 1 teaspoon of liquid smoke, and 1/4 teaspoon of maple syrup. I'm also gonna add some garlic and onion powder, and we're gonna give that a good mix. Once our lentil tofu block has been molded, you want to go ahead and take it out of whatever you had it in to mold. And we're going to go ahead and cut like some little slices of steak. Now you can cut these as thin or as thick as you like. I didn't want mine to be too thick because I will be sharing some with my baby, and then I'll also be making a wrap with mine. Once you have the amount of slices you want cut, we're gonna go ahead and add them to our little sauce mixture, and you want to let them sit for about 3 to 5 minutes, making sure they are completely covered with the sauce. All right, so once we have that in the sauce, I'm gonna go ahead and cook down my bell peppers and onions. Now you can do some fresh bell peppers and onions if you like, but if you're not new here, you know that I use frozen sometimes, and that's what I had today. So that's what I'll be using. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add my little lentil tofu slices to the bell peppers and onions and let them cook. I ended up moving the bell peppers and onions to the side so that the steak can be directly on the pan and brown on both sides. So after browning to my liking on both sides, this is how it came out, you guys. It was so delicious, and as I told you guys, I was making me a wrap, so I decided to go ahead and add some cheese to mine. I added some vegan Parmesan cheese and some vegan mozzarella, and then I added it to a tortilla and wrapped it up and baked it on both sides. But you guys, this is so good. You must try the recipe. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below if you're gonna go ahead and try this. I'll see you guys in the next video.